I am not the ultimate fisherman, but I'm getting there. Today we are in the kayak out on the Alabama River. Water temps are around 80 degrees right now. Nice and warm, full-on summer mode. I got jet skis and pontoon party boats going all over the place. Despite all the rain that we've had this summer, the current today is actually not that bad. So what I've done today is I've come out and I've actually anchored down on this spot to begin with. We'll move as the day goes on. Off to my side here is the deepest hole in this section of the river. It bottoms out a little over 50 feet deep. We're sitting on this little shelf that kind of juts out into the deep hole right before it continues its steep incline up to the bank. So I'm hoping if there's any catfish hanging out in that deep hole that start to move up to feed and become active, that they're going to run into my bait as they come up and hit that little shelf. I am armed with 2 rods today. Both of them are 7-foot medium heavies. Both setups are slightly different from one another. On one we have 50-pound braided mainline Carolina rig set up. We have a 30-pound monofilament leader snelled to a 10-aught circle hook, and on the other setup is a tad smaller with 20-pound braided mainline Carolina rig, 30-pound monofilament leader, and then a small 4-aught circle hook, very small. And for bait we're using the frozen skipjack that I caught months ago. I've actually been working my way through it. It just hasn't been posted on the channel because, well, nothing very interesting has happened when I've done it. So we're gonna give it some time until either I get too hot, run out of bait, or these pleasure boaters run me off the water. Something playing with it, but I need him to hook up. There he goes. Alright, hopefully he's got it in his mouth. It's a mighty big bait. So if he ain't big enough to get to the hook point, we gonna lose it. Oh, he pulling though. Not enough to pull drag though. I don't think this one's gonna be that big. But he's putting up a decent fight. Just swimming out away from me. I caught a glimpse of color. Old blue. Wow. That's a dark blue too. Alright, let's see if I can avoid losing him while I get my net undone. Alright. And this is the part that makes me nervous because I've lost more fish trying to get them in the net than anything. Alright. Now he's gonna flop on me. Settle. Oh my goodness. He's got some weight to him. I'll give him that much. There he is. There's our blue cat. Good old circle hook right in the side of the mouth like it should. Oh, finally. Goodness. Oh, he's burping on me. And there's our big old blue cat. That has to be one of the darkest blue cats I've ever pulled up. He is super dark, and if you look at that on top of his head right there, see those marks? We just recently came out of the catfish spawn here in Alabama, and so those marks and everything where he's been all beat up, you can tell where this one's been on the nest. And you can see he's got some marks on his fins, especially around those spines. This is actually the first time I'm ever going to use this scale. Pretty excited about it. I don't think I'm going to need the T-bar, but it came with it. Let's use it. Zeroed out. See if I can do it by the handle. Oh, I might have to stand up for this. Please don't lose anything. There it went. Alright. And we have settle. We're gonna call that 19.5 without the fish. We have 3.5. 16-pound blue. Our new record blue cat for this channel. And you can tell he spawned out because that big old head compared to the rest of his body, he clearly hasn't had time to refuel from his time on the nest. All right. Whoa. Give you a little revival. You got ready? Whoa, there he goes. Flung some water up on me. You did it. Whew. I'm calling it. It is ridiculous out here. The amount of boaters that I'm having to deal with today, coming in, going out, just wake after wake after wake. I can't stay on anchor. It is just an absolute nightmare out here today. So we're just gonna call it at that one catfish, and I'm gonna have to go home, get in the shade, get me something to drink, because these people stressing me out. Anyway, until then, y'all have a good one.